About a year ago, I made a video called How to Create a Persona You Relate To, Tips and Tricks Edition. And... listen. I was young, dumb, and full of opinions, to say the least. But it's okay, because an additional 500 more days of existing on this mortal plane has blessed me with the ancient wisdom of locking in. I have evolved from a younger, confidently wrong Naomi to a Naomi who is confidently aware of being wrong. Maybe one day I'll start being right. But until then, I wanted to dissect this video and give you guys tips and tricks that I wish I knew a year ago.
Step 1. Ask a friend. Aha! You thought I was gonna say make a mood board, didn't you? Nay. Whenever I talk to anyone about making a persona, they typically respond by saying, I don't know where to start. Which is fair. Starting is the hardest part, but do not let this stop you. As all the good writers say, you can edit a bad draft, but you can't edit a blank page. To start, I always suggest asking your close friends what they associate you with. It can be colors, objects, symbols, plants, or even other characters. By doing this, other people are giving you a basic outline of how they see you, whether it be your interests, the energy you give off, or specific things that are iconic to you. From here, you want to pick a general theme based on recurring motifs from this list, and then base your design on that.
Why would I suggest that? Listen, at this point in my life, I really wanted everyone around me to like me. And I constantly felt like I had to meet this criteria. I had to meet this expectation that other people put on me in order to be deemed lovable. But that's not true. And I feel like it's very apparent in this tip, and that's why I despise this tip so much. Because don't get me wrong, I do think it is a good idea to ask your friends for advice or ask your friends for ideas, but I wouldn't base your entire persona based on what other people think of you. No matter what other people say, no matter if they say that it's cringe, or that it's ugly, or that you should design your persona this way, or that your persona should be this aesthetic, no matter what, your persona should always be about you. It should be about how you want to be presented. It should be about the things that you love about yourself. It should be about the content you enjoy, the aesthetics you adore, the characters that you love. And by looking at this opportunity and instead deciding to base your persona based on what other people think your persona should look like, you are doing a humongous disservice to yourself. You are doing a humongous disservice to yourself. And hear it from me. I did the exact same thing. And truthfully, I was never satisfied. Actually, even though I have so many different renditions of this persona, the one time, other than this time of course, that I felt connected to my persona is the one time that I didn't ask other people what they thought about the persona. Don't get me wrong, that could be a complete coincidence, but I think there might be something there. Instead, if you are having a hard time starting the creation of your persona, think about what you would look like if you had the chance to be a shapeshifter. What would your hair look like? Would you still remain human? Or would you maybe change the way you look all the time? Would you need multiple personas in order to feel fulfilled? Or would you only stick to one? Or maybe pull out the kin list and look at a lot of the characters you relate to and steal things from their design. Like, for me personally, I really love Sayaka Maizono from Danganronpa. So I based my face shape off of her and my eye shape, and I based the fact that I want blue hair with a little swoop in the bangs and then the hair clips. I love that. So I stole it. And also, I really like the design conventions in Date Everything, so I based my character based on Penelope from Date Everything because I thought her outfit was really cute! And we kind of dress similarly, so points for that, I guess. Or I would think about an aesthetic that you really like one that you look at and you're like, yes, that is so me! For me, I really like scrapbooking and journaling, and I've loved it since I was a kid. So I based my character on scrap paper and tools that might be used for journaling. And there's always the option of, if you have too many ideas for your starting off point, maybe make multiple designs, trying out each of those ideas, and then either use all of them as your persona, or you can just pick your favorite persona of the ones that you created.
Now you make a mood board. This mood board should focus on the things you enjoy about the list that was provided to you. For an example, when I did this, my friend said that they associate me with casinos. So what is something specific that I like about casinos? I like car dealers. I love their outfits because I think button-up shirts, ties, and blazers are super sick. And I have always thought that car trips are really cool. So because of this, my theming would align more with the casino dealers than a slot machine or a security officer. Now, this makes it so that the general casino theme is now more specific to me, which makes it feel less like a character detached from me, but a character that represents me.
You know what would have stopped that problem to begin with? Basing your persona on things you enjoy instead of what other people think about you.
Like maybe if you know that you want to draw yourself with big eyes, you might want to include a picture of Ochako from My Hero Academia, because she would have the same eye shape. In my opinion, a good tip is to try to limit yourself to less than 15 pictures, because having more than this can possibly stress yourself out, because you end up having too many options.
Okay, I still agree with this, but I do think 15 is a lot. I personally only do like maybe 9. Like I give myself 3 options for haircuts, 3 options for eye shapes, 3 options for outfits. That way I just won't get stuck in decision paralysis because I have a mood board with 45 pictures with no escape and no end in sight.
Add small details. This is the revision stage, which in my case was the longest stage for me. This is where the real design process starts. Take this first draft and begin to tweak it to how you would style it. If someone gave you these clothes, if someone gave you this haircut, how would you wear it from the day-to-day life? I don't like wearing ties, so whenever I wear one, I usually put it around my shoulders. The same thing can be said about gloves and fabric on my forearm. The texture always makes me feel suffocated, so this part of the design does not read as me. So I changed it. That's what this stage is for, isn't it? You want to keep doing this over and over again until you end up liking your design. And I know that this can be hard, so if anything, you can send your design back to those friends from the beginning and ask for their advice and what they would change about the design to make it feel more like you.
One thing that I would add though is that if you don't want to go ask your friend for help, maybe just step away from the drawing and look later to see what looks odd to you when you come back. Or if you already know the things that you don't like, make a list of the things that you do like with the design and things that you don't like about the design, and then take out the things that you don't like and replace them with new options.
Just draw you. If you're at the end of this process and you're looking back at your design and you still feel like the character you have created does not feel like you, then there is always the option to draw yourself and amplify specific aspects. There are many YouTubers with iconic designs that are just them. Take Octowings, Lavender Town, Josa, or Jaden Animations. They all have very iconic designs despite them not following any of these tips. Instead of focusing on creating a brand new character, they look at who they are, what they wear, their favorite parts of themselves, and simplify all of that to make them the character.
While I do think that this is true, I do want to say that there is a chance that the first time you draw your persona, it's not going to feel like you. Like, look at my channel, for example. It took me so many iterations to make a design that I actually enjoy. And that's completely fine. Take as much time as you need in order to make this thing really feel like you. And I also want to say that as a person, you grow and you change, and your persona is going to grow and change with you. And like even right now, you might absolutely adore your persona, but in a year from now, 6 months from now, maybe even a month from now, you just don't relate to them. And if you're like that and you've clicked on this video because you have a persona that you liked, but you just don't feel related to them anymore, maybe instead of creating a new persona, you look at that persona and instead just try to redesign them. Think about the things that you enjoy about them. Think about the things you don't like about them. Make a list and start from there. And I think that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've been a long-time viewer, thank you so much for your patience. I know I've been inconsistent with my videos, but I think I should be back. I think I'm locked in now. So hopefully in this upcoming months, I will be posting more consistently. I also want to say thank you so much to my close friend, Tip Anarchy. They make amazing videos. If you haven't watched them, please make sure you do. I will link some down below or in the little iCard, whichever one I decide to do. They are an awesome person. They are so creative and so lovely, and they made my banner, and I love it so much. I think it's the cutest, darndest thing ever. That is all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions as to what I should make next, please let me know. I really do appreciate these comments, because sometimes I just don't know what videos to make, and I love it when people tell me, hey, you should do this, because it's more than likely that I will. But I feel like I've talked so much already. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Naomi Pistachiomi, and I will be seeing you next time.